folks. Hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. So, I have a share screen going on. Now, let me preface this with this. This episode is going to deal with topics that are going to fall under my general release under Creative Commons 4.0. So, yes, you can take this episode and you can reshare it, you can edit it, you can do what you want with it, you can make a compilation of the best of or the worst of it from Tenkar's Tavern. I will put the license in the description of these notes. So, before I delve into today's topic, this is my opinion. Okay, my opinion is based upon my life experience, my last couple of years covering bullshit in this industry and this hobby of ours, and I am bringing my own experiences into it. It does not mean that I'm right. I could be wrong. I'm going to say do your own research. The stuff is out there. Find it yourself. Okay, draw your own conclusions. I'm not saying that mine are right. So, having said that, TSR Hobbies, an American game publisher that doesn't publish games, but will neither here nor there. Gamergate 2.0 will be our prediction of the year 2021 through 2023. Now, first off, that's a 3-year span. I don't know, 8th grade educated, not even 8th graders get that right. My niece gets that right. She's graduating 5th grade. So and how can you predict something that already happened? We're halfway through 2022. So, but why? Why these years? Now, I hit my wife with this morning, actually, and I said, "Hey, Rach, somebody, I didn't say who, somebody's predicting Gamersgate 2.0 will be their prediction for the years 2021 to 2023. Why do you think that is?" And she's like, "Well, at that time frame, it's got to be the Wizards of the Coast TSR lawsuit." Bingo! I didn't even tell her TSR Hobbies put this up. So what are they trying to say? They are trying to say that they are fighting the woke corporates, right? We are fighting the woke corporates for the hobby. No, you're not. You're fighting them because you're hoping to make hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars through your lawsuit. You're not going to, but that is the dream. That is the golden ring as you go around this merry-go-round of life. I understand the dream. Not going to happen. But what will happen to some extent is there's going to be this. It's not going to be seismic. I don't think it's going to be that large. But there's going to be a rattling of the old school gaming community. We've seen this in the past, right? We had a couple of years ago with Google Plus, we had Sword Dream, where some members of the far left broke off to make their own OSR community. That's fine. They don't feel like they're part of a larger community, then do what you got to do. But that's not what's going on here. See, in that case, the individuals that stepped away defined what they were fighting for. This side, the side of TSR, they're not fighting for anything. They're fighting against. They are fighting against the woke. They are fighting against political correctness. What are you fighting for? What are you doing for the community other than dividing it? I don't know what they're doing other than that. And listen, if you know me and you think I am, quote, woke, I'm not. I have issues with I guess those that have to do social grandstanding to make a point on either side, and this is coming from, quote, I guess you could say the right, and that's how they are looking again. I'm speaking from my opinion. So if you disagree with me, that's awesome. I'd like to hear your opinions. But my view is that they are trying to set up this culture war because honestly, they have no product. What little product they have, they aren't shipping. Their manner of dealing with community, it doesn't matter whether the community is on the left, right, or if the vast majority is somewhere in that middle, is antagonistic. Now, you might think that Tenkar uh, is a piece of shit. I'm sure there are a number of people who have those opinions on both sides of the political spectrum because I don't walk the walk that they want me to walk. That's fine. But, with me, I'll do one thing. I'll give the truth, right? I'll give receipts. I'll give the truth. If I am, like today, I'm working off opinion. I'm working off my observations. Now, part of these observations also come from the fact that I spent a number of years as the liaison between the NYPD and our Civilian Oversight Board. It was a very political position where a lot of things were often done underhandedly on both sides. My side and my quote friendly opposition to make my job harder. It allowed me, though, to work as a game of 3D chess, often many steps in advance. And how do you do that? You have to be an observer of human nature. I am observing human nature. I'm going to make some predictions. I'm going to scry into the tavern's uh, pool in the tavern's privy, not the Tenkar's toilet. For that, you have to go to the TSR Discord server because that's the sign of an actual major prominent publishing company is to devote whole channels in your Discord server to attack someone. That's what I call professionalism. So, what do I suspect is going to happen? They're going to try to change the narrative. Why would they do that? Because the narrative sucks, right? And they wrote the narrative. People like myself, Tom from Tabletop Tap Room, and others, we didn't write the narrative. Okay? It was, hey, look at this bag of shit. Oh, all right, I'll report on the bag of shit and tell you what's out there. We didn't step on our own private members. That was TSR. And the people behind TSR, whether that is one employee and a bunch of volunteers, as has been hinted at, in which case, God, I don't know anybody who would volunteer for that, but this is going to be where you start getting reports of, oh, we were threatened anonymously, because obviously nobody's going to do the threat. Oh, we're being harassed. Oh, we are the victims. Not that others haven't been doxxed, right? But it's trying to reset and make TSR the victim. The whole bullshit, right, of we won the case against Wizards of the Coast when the Trademark and Patent Office suspended the proceedings pending the results of the civil action in the federal courts in Washington state. TSR billed it as we won, we beat. They didn't win anything. That was just a procedure that was going to happen. It is an attempt to tell you what these alternate facts are. And you're going to see it a lot. I predicted this earlier. After yesterday's video with the recording with Ernie, we'll have more coming up. It could be tomorrow. It could be this weekend. It depends on how scheduling is. But these things are going to put TSR in a position, if they aren't already there, where they need to reinvent themselves. And as opposed to being the aggressor, they are now going to reinvent themselves as the victims. They've been trying to play both cards at the same time. It's hard. And if you saw the ranting on Twitter yesterday with the Twitter post from Morgan, with Morgan Yarto, where it really looked like somebody went off the deep end and got banned by Twitter, I guess because of the red flag with the black symbol in it, which I won't describe because God only knows if that word will get me demonetized. But they're going to probably say that, oh yes, we used to control this Twitter account, but it was hacked. Like Dave said, his account was hacked when everybody found the offensive material on Dave Johnson's account. This is going to be, in my opinion, what we're going to see a lot of going forward. A lot of denial, a lot of misstatements of the past. Everything was not photoshopped. Like I said, I'm not the only person with receipts. I'm going to ask you, the viewer, again, whether you're watching this because you think that Tenkar does great work, or whether you're watching this because you think I'm a piece of shit, do your own research. All right? It's out there. Read it with your own eyes. Go check the Twitter feeds. Go check the Facebook feeds. Now, I'm not saying that they're not going to start removing stuff. Certain stuff has been removed, but guess what? It can be found. You can find it. That's my only suggestion, really. Do your own research. Make your own decisions. Don't be manipulated into fighting somebody's battles for them. There's no reason for anybody to do such. Okay? Now, on that note, as usual, still in the midst of the world of COVID, I'm not your father. I'm not your parent. I'm not going to wipe your hiney. I'm not going to smush your nose after you sneeze or worry about your sniffles. All right? Use your common sense. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. I will be back again tomorrow. Oh, no, I'm back again tonight. Holy shit. Live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Myself, Bad Mike. We will have the gentleman from Silver Brûlé. Should be a good time. All right, folks. Laters.